was loud. Welcome, race fans, to NORL Busch Bonanza, Brickyard 250 from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Starting on the pole, we have Mark Guthrie. Alongside him, Philip Parker. Row 2, Mike Carroll and Tommy Davis. Row 3, Doug Spark, Ken Joint. Row 4, Aaron Cummings and Adam Beresford. Row 5, John Cheeseman, Brabo Womack. Row 6, Brandon Reeds and Frank Womack. Row 7, Mark Huron and Patrick Calgill. Row 8, Dave Daniels and Kevin Corbett. Row 9, Joe Polson and Nigel Ramaswamy. Row 10, Jackson Batcher and Brendan Cruz-Mencevez. Row 11, Jared Mogard, JT Armstrong. On row 12, Broderick Whitman and Ron Stout. Row 13, Jim Gunk and Ronaldo Scott. Row 14, Scott Drake and PDJ Zeller. I think we're on row 15. I've lost count again. Happens every time. David Baldinger and Stephen Davis. Jack Painters will start alongside Ramondre Diggs. Brian Lowe will start to the inside of Jim Fitzmaurice. Jogu Ibushi will start alongside Scott Deutsch. Oscar Ortiz will be alongside Baron McComas. I got that name wrong. Of course I did. Jared Shadle and Molitor Hill. Tom Barber. Got a cough. Tom Barber alongside Thomas Ferrer. Rain Butterworth, first start of the season alongside Ben White, and at the back, Seb Alexander. That's going to be your starting grid. It'll be 250 miles, 100 laps around the 2.5-mile Brickyard of Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the first time for the Busch Bonanza Series. After years of running at the Raceway Park, the series has decided to try the bigger track, see how it goes. As we prepare for the command to start engines coming up here in the next minute or two. This is a lot of grid music. We've got a full field, 45 cars on the grid, one of the largest fields for Busch Bonanza in a long time. Should be some exciting action from the track today. We're expecting, because of the way these cars are trimmed out, that it'll be a little bit of a drafty race, although they're expecting the field to break up with pit stops, attrition, etc. This will be a live broadcast, a thing we haven't been doing a lot of with Busch Bonanza, so you will see commands popping up for throwing cautions when the game should have, wave arounds, black flags, that sort of thing. All that will be announced by Race Control on the stream, so you should not have to be concerned about what's happening. If you want to be concerned, well, you're welcome today. Also means we'll get DNF reasons right off the bat. And failure messages straight from the pits. I needed to get more to drink. This will be a long pace lap. Maybe I can get something to drink once we start the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines fire in the field, set to roll off. And the field rolls off. Sample some of these fixed point cameras we've got around the track to show the action today. Field forming up as they come down the back stretch. Green flag next time around. Be curious to see how Butterworth does today. This is the first big race that car has made. I don't think that team has scored a point yet this season, so they're on for actual points today. Turn 3 into the short chute. Pace car coming off of turn 4. The pace car will dive to the pit road here, and we're going to turn him loose. Pace car peels away. Down the front stretch, waiting for the green. There it is. We are racing from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Good start from Guthrie. Going to be clear off into turn 1. Field coming up to speed. Down the backstretch for the first of 100 laps. First lap in the books, Guthrie's going to lead it. Here comes Doug Spark looking for the third spot on the inside of Mike Carroll. Parker right here on the tail, sitting pretty in second. Down the back stretch. A little bit of snaking in the draft. Some big bumps in the middle of the back stretch too. Will Parker duck out, or is he going to just sit here in line, save some fuel? Spark has a look, not close enough. Ooh, contact behind. Still going, but we're 3 wide here. That should have been a crash. They're still working on it. They're leaning on each other here, down the front stretch. Parker going for the lead at the front. Parker comes through. Cheeseman going to try to follow through. And here comes Cheeseman. He wants this lead. Who's going to get the points at the line, though? I don't even know it's going to be Cheeseman. Here comes Tommy Davis. Gets to the inside. Now he's got the whole front stretch to try to work a run from behind. Got him lined up 2 by 2. It looks like a high-speed pace lap. Davis will lead at the line. This is what we were hoping to see, this kind of racing. Here comes Mark Huron to the bottom. Field's stringing out a little bit behind this. 3 wide seems to have died off. We do expect the field to kind of string out as we get longer to the run. Tires will wear out. An issue. This is a race where I expect the undercut to work as Reigns looks for the lead. Let's check. No mechanical issues thus far. Nobody been to the pits. Everybody's still humming along. A couple of cars have been dropped off the back. Going for the lead here. Frank Womack with a big push from Mike Carroll. I think they're going to overhaul both these cars. the front. Womack will lead, but Mike Carroll's got the run on the bottom. Strung out the back of the wheels gotten from these long shots. No longer see all the cars in one shot. See Hill off the back, Shadle off the back. Is that Fair and Barber off the back? Cars I think behind him that we're not even seeing. Yes, there are cars further back. So lap traffic will eventually become an issue here. As Nigel Ramaswamy gonna go to the lead. Olsen looking for some points here, coming to the front. Here comes Cowgill, big run on the bottom. Now he's going to slide to the front, try to take that momentum. Led that lap. Slowly tail off cars. Tailing cars off though. Sleep gap is down to 35 cars, I'd say, in the lead pack. Speeds are starting to, I think, fall off. Tires starting to wear. I was about to say that for the fan experience sake, I'm not hoping we see a fresh tire 5-lap shootout at the end of this. That'd be very, very exciting. But even this is some good racing from constant dicing. Reaching the stage though where you just need to stay in contention. No mistakes, stay in this group. If you get dropped out of this group and it stays green for a while, you're going to be SOL. advantage from the lead draft as Davis can easily. Here comes Aaron trying to get a run. Go up to our camera high atop the track here. 15 laps. Well, 14 laps on the board as we work the 15th. Everybody's still on the lead lap, but we've got a lead pack now that is down to 35, maybe 34 cars at this point. Very competitive field here. Tires are starting to wear, so handling starting to come into this thing. Starting to get a little single file here at the front, although Aaron having a peek. Nothing doing there. Having a little bit more than a peak there through turn 2, just can't get into that spot. Cummings finally gets through. Somebody stays there though. Here comes Raybo. Big push from that 33 machine. Goes to the lead. Kind of starting to see the field break up. We see the lap cars are not much more than a half a lap ahead. This field can hold together and maybe come back, but I think the 59 and the 00 may be definitively getting dropped. Here comes Cheeseman. Kevin giving Cheeseman a good push. Tried to take a peek. I think he's still going to take a peek. So boy wants some bonus points. And Kevin Corbett's going to get a lap lap. 2 cars now in the lead draft, as we see 3 lap cars just ahead of them. Traffic going to be an issue for this lead pack here soon, as we've got Parker coming to the front. Nearing 1/4 distance. Lap traffic looming ahead. Traffic, I think we're going to catch him here this lap. Let's see if this either breaks the field up or smashes it together. Davis going to be the first to catch him here as he leads. It's a real gaggle of traffic. I don't know how they're going to work through this. This could get exciting. Butterworth down a lap. There's more traffic ahead, too. That's the crazy part here. Avoid getting 3 wide. I'm surprised none of the leaders jumped 3 wide to the inside of the lap cars. Davis is just going to try to push the bottom line through. And then move on that way. Davis going to get to the inside of the 19 and try to work his way past this traffic now. Bottom lane just start filtering past. This could break up the field if they ever get closed off here. Opportunity to get closed off here. Barber just jumped to the inside. I think everybody behind him is going to lose the draft. I think that's going to be the break in the field. That's going to be all these guys off the bat. There's more traffic ahead, though, that might bring him back in. Some of these guys might luck out, feel this strung out enough that they might drive back up. So Ronaldo Scott now leads. The line has been shuffled. We're catching 2 more lap cars, side by side in the road in front of everybody. Got him single file. Parker's going to filter past him. Past the 1/4 distance. Action up there. Oh, smoke, we got a crash. 55's in the fence. Yellow, yellow, yellow. First caution of the day. Trying to find the wrecked 55 car, and I can't get there. Here we go. There's the 55. What just happened? They're 3 wide right at the front of the field. I was trying to get the camera up there. What happened here? Oh, we just got clipped. The skid sounds are terrible. I'll have to put new ones in there. Fortunate not to get collected. I think we got away with that. Like, he thinks he's going to get clear here, and he's just not. 15, the 40, and the 55 all got hit. I don't know that anybody else got contact in that. As long as there wasn't a secondary crash. Granted, they tried to have one. But nope. Well, no, Doug Spark has damage now. Where did that come from? Did he hit something in that? Or did he have contact after the yellow was already out? Oh, we had a crash at the yellow flag. Cool. What happened here? We were just getting caught up and then figured out that there was another crash. They've already taken the yellow, and they did the exact same thing again. Spark and Diggs takes Parker around, and that one actually did some damage. Parker hard into the wall. Spark, Diggs. There's another car in there. Guthrie, all involved. Well, we went from a harmless accident to, as we slowed down for the yellow, having a much bigger one. Oh, Spark almost got away with that, too. Alright, well, pit road is open. Let's see who comes in. We have cars staying out. That's a choice. I don't think it's a good choice, but it's a choice. And the free pass is going to go to the 66. So let's... 66 getting waved around. there. I'm still giving him the wave around. He was the first car lap down when the yellow came out. I don't know what other silliness happened if we don't see him come around the field here. We'll wave him a second time. The AI sometimes are dumb. Yeah, he pitted when he shouldn't have. So we'll have to wave him around a second time. Or I'll EOL him and just give him the free pass that way. That's probably easier. Let's see where the 66 ended up in the line. Just near the back. I'll just get one off. They're having a hard time catching it now. The 66 needs to be waved. Okay, we're going green and half the field's pitting. What is happening here? I'm waving this. No. Let's not go green here, guys. We're gonna put the yellow right back out. That's not how we do this. I apparently have to keep an eye on it and keep waving off yellows. Now, those guys all pitting there, they lose their track position, but it's fine. What a weird call that was, though. Imagine if we had the field formed up. I'm not going to do another wave around for that. And we've had a fucking pile up because the AI are stupid. Oh my god. We're just gonna roll with it. This is what happens when we do the races live. Dumb shit like this happens. I wish I'd seen it a little bit sooner, gotten the yellow out before they took the green. But it'll be fine. We've just wiped out a bunch of cars for no reason. Watch us have wiped out the car I was trying to wave around. It's actually possible that half those wrecked cars were already wrecked cars. Yeah, at least one of them was. We're on stout with damage from that. Apparently we don't know how to slow down under yellow. Well, this'll create an interesting point swing. And most of the field coming in again. Where's the 66? Let's see. 66 is pitted again. Still not supposed to be pitting here. That's the thing that frustrates me with 2003 AI. They pit on laps where they're not supposed to be allowed to pit. Wish I'd noticed that they were trying to go green though. I should have waved that off sooner. Oh well. Oh, yeah, no, we're not going green here. I guess I will have to do that literally every caution. That's going to be fun. Otherwise, the field will have no hope of ever packing up. Okay, we're going to get Molitor Hill his wave around. Successful wave around. Lights should go out this time. The pack will form up, and then we'll go racing. Let's see who's been eliminated. A lot of cars got eliminated. The 19 is out of the race. And the 07 has a problem? Yes, the 07 just had a tire go flat. That's unfortunate for him. Lights are out on the pace car, though. Drops to the apron. So out of the race, Ben White, Brian Lowe, Baron McComas, PDJ Zeller, Jim Gunk, Oscar Ortiz, Philip Parker, not Philip Parker, Jack Painter, Ron Stout. Oh, Philip Parker is out of the race. There you go. So I'll leave 36 cars running. And for the restart, it's going to be Broderick Whitman. Why are they not lining up double file? I think what we just discovered is this track is set as a road course and I didn't notice it, or the AI are just really dumb. I'm not sure which. I'm not going to worry about it. This is the race. This is an imperfect race. All races will be imperfect. We're just going to deal with it. So it's going to be Whitman, Raines, Mogard, Beresford, Fitzmaurice, Ramaswamy, Cruz Monseves, Ronaldo, Scott, Drake, and Patrick Cowell will be the top 10 when we actually get to the line because the 07 is coming in. Pace car clears the track. And so does the 07. Green. Let's see if he loses a whole lap. Shadle in the way, they're going to have to pass him. Here comes the field straight past Whitman. By saying, well, this pit road's dangerous, they were bound to get damage on pit road eventually anyway. We're going to keep an eye out for anybody not able to make minimum speed, because we're just not going to put up with cars that are that so far off the pace that they shouldn't be out here. Has a lot of damage. He's trying to hold on. Much smaller select group at the front now after all that. Propulsion nearly down to the lap already. Oh, Patrick Cowell slows the 3 car in trouble in the grass. That's a great place to be. Tire's gone down on that car. Is he going to be able to get it around, or are we going to see a yellow? He's not getting that back. I think I'm going to have to throw a yellow. Yep, yellow's going to come out here. Caution for that. That's going to save Joe Polson. Kevin Corbett going for the lead. It's going to help Shadle. He's going to get a wave around as Kevin comes around to take the yellow. See if they can slow down successfully this time. A little bit of arch there. on the pace car. Here comes the pace car. Strategy bag here. Just gonna get that pre-typed because I have a hunch that the lights are gonna go on the pace car and they shouldn't. Yeah, I have a weird hunch it's treating this as a road course, and I don't know why it's doing that. The lights just go on the pace car? They sure did, yeah. So that's what's happening here. So we got 31 cars in the lead lap, 36 running order. Corbett, Mogard, Thatcher, Davis, Cruz Manceves, Fitzmaurice, Joint, Rabo Womack, Mike Carroll, and David Balding top 10. That's the pit strategy here. They weren't in that long ago, so I can kind of see staying out here, because I don't think pitting here really takes a pit stop out of it, so... Takers this time. That kind of works. It's a good laps led here coming for Kevin, so. Nearing halfway. Was Cowgill able to resume? Thatcher's 2 laps down. I don't know that he's got the car going. They are just now getting new tires on that car. So he's lost 2 laps. It's not going to be a good point stay for him. Well, we might see some attrition bringing back in. I wish I had realized, like, I did a whole bunch of testing, did a whole test race, and did not realize that the pace car was not doing 2 pace laps, and that they weren't lining up double file. It's a shame. I wish I discovered that. That would make this race a lot better. But the racing's been good, so probably come back next year. Maybe we'll run Speedway and the Raceway Park next year. This Raceway Park is just no really good versions. Pace car's gonna peel away. Great, and Kevin gets turned right on the start. What was that? We're still crashing. Oh, and he just got hit by Ray Butterworth. What was that? Butterworth's gonna be done for the day. Mogard's gonna be in some sort of hot water based on what that was. Kevin went a little early. No, that was Kevin's fault. Kevin went for the pace car, cleared the track, and left Jared nowhere but to pit. That was, unfortunately, Kevin's fault. Well, who gets a wave around out of that? It's going to be the 36. get him moving. Field's been collected. Butterworth finally makes a show and gets wiped out, something like that. That's unfortunate. That was really dumb looking, though. I see a bunch of cars coming in pit road here. Basically, everybody that didn't hit the last time, I think, is coming in here. Mogart's dodged penalty because that was not his fault. If he had just driven into the leader, yeah, that'd be a penalty, but he didn't do anything wrong, not really. Extend the yellow to make sure we actually get a restart. 81's almost certainly done. Yep, Butterworth done for the day. See what kind of damage Kevin's got. I think he's going to be struggling now that they just took the hood off that thing. Did I not wave off the yellow? The green, I mean? We want the field packed up. We don't want them spread across the whole speedway. We do a lot of race control here today. Restart, Thatcher, Beresford, Ronaldo, Scott, Drake, Roger Pepper, John Cheeseman, Brandon Reigns, Scott Deutsch, Mark Guthrie, and Mark Huron, the top 10. A bunch of Torp race cars out here now. Wait, Butterworth out of the race. Did Kevin lose his hood or not? I haven't gotten a good shot of that car. Only got 3 cars a lap down. After Calvin might be able to get all his laps back, who knows? No, Kevin kept his hood, he might be okay. "35 cars continue to circulate now. Restart zone's probably too early here. So all things I can fix for next time around this track. I wasn't broadcasting this race, but it's scrubbed up, started over, and fixed all this. But since this is sort of live race, this is what you get in a perfect race. Such is life. Life is imperfect. Checks out. You know what I said? I thought Kevin was gonna be okay? No, he's fucked. Kevin is not keeping up at all. Probably get parked. That's unfortunate. usual suspects up here, but not as many as you would think. We got Vatcher, Scott, Cheeseman, Beresford, Drake, Deutsch, Whitman, and Huron up here. Some guys up here that would dearly love to see a good finish. Yeah, Kevin's struggling. Out the 3 wide. I was expecting a crash. I'll have to see if the second group makes any headway. We've kind of started to get a little organized back there now. Now that they've passed the 32 and left it behind. This group is pretty strong. Weakest link in the lead group might be Scott Deutsch. Second group is gaining. They picked up 4 tenths. Kevin's going to be a points here, I suspect. He really chucked him up. Wow, he's really chucked him up. Let 2 of them get away. Kevin might need the old black flag here in a second. Yeah, he's just way too slow. What is he? He's running 56s? 10 seconds off. Once Pat clears, we just get the DQ. It's just broken up with the packs here too. Once they all clear them, we can hold it. Well, we're not going to have much need for the DQ here. He's just taken out Reigns and Ramaswamy, and now Reigns is sideways on the track. Ramaswamy's spinning. Kevin, you're done. Caution's out, obviously. That'll bunch everybody back up. One of these two is probably going to be the wave around. This is going to be great if neither one of them actually ends up a lap down. 86 is done. 41's going to be the wave around. Little contact there. He didn't realize the wave around was coming. Alright, so it'll be a 35th place finish for Kevin as he just wiped out some cars. Still really haven't reached the point where a pit stop will get anybody to the end. So I think we're going to again see a split strategy. Contact there on the road. Cowboy picked up some damage somewhere. It's unfortunate. That won't help his chances to get back on the right lap. Alright, running order as we begin the 58th lap. Mark Huron, Roderick Whitman, Adam Beresford, Tommy Davis, waiting for it to cycle here, Jackson Batcher, John Cheeseman, Frank Womack, Ken Joint, and Ronaldo Scott in the top 10. Patrick Kelvin has created a massive break in the field because he's holding the outside, no one can get by him. So we've got a 5-car breakaway at the front. It's probably going to be a 4-car breakaway because I don't think Shadow's gonna stay with him. Oh, look at them stream by Cowgirl. Shadow's actually not staying part of this group. That's kind of weird. But I think the second pack is coming with a vengeance. This starts with like a 2-car breakaway at the front. 10th gained by the second real big group. 2-car breakaway at the front. Huron and Davis trying to get away. Still have at least one more pit stop left. This is the crazy part here. They're not breaking away. Their draft is bringing the other 3 back. I don't know if Shadle will stay with if they make him last car on the line, though. Yep, another 10th gained. 3 trying to break away from the second pack, though. We'll see if that succeeds or if it just stretches out the second pack faster. I think Shadle and Whitman are being dropped from this big group. Whitman needs to pass Shadle if he wants to stay with us. Beresford's going to make it a trio at the front. Second real group lost time that lap. And too strung out behind. Maybe too much infighting even. Pretty soon here though, they're going to see Whitman coming back to him. So they get single file behind. For the moment. How they fan out again. They're not going to make headway doing this. Second pack sitting at 3.3. They're just not getting anywhere here. So they're going to catch Cowgirl, that car. Yeah, that's been since the restart. We might have to park him. Yeah, no, Patrick Cowgirl's getting a DQ. Just too slow. Let's get him off the track before they catch him. Hopefully I got him off the track before they catch him. Wilson's going to do one more lap. No, he's coming in. Alright, 3 cars. Torment is over. Not having another Kevin crash, just not doing it. Not with the car's 10 seconds off the pace. Gone off the back of the big trio. The second pack, that's just not getting it together. They're trying, they're just not succeeding. cars quickly and not get hindered. As Ramondre Diggs just gives a hell of a block there. And they're going to get hindered. Well, these three are fucking going. Traffic really played in their favor. Bushi's in the top 10. This could be an amazing finish for that team. But we do have a round of pit stops to come. We're down to 32 cars running. 27 on the lead lap. Daniels and Spark will back to the next two that are members. Seb Alexander just blocked the lead trio. Pit strategy is not what might determine how this goes, although the lap traffic's still going to play in. Like, you catch lap traffic wonky and you could get dropped out of the group. And the second lap could get organized and catch up. We're getting pretty close to where they should be able to make it on one pit stop. So, I'm surprised we see pit stops here soonish. Especially if you're at the front, you can take the pit stop, not lose the lap. The yellow comes out, you second. Daniels get caught. They didn't get to the inside before the corner. That's going to check up the lead trio. I don't know how long it'll keep them checked up. Now play their way through. That pack's trying to form up. I just don't know that it's got much chance of going anywhere. So Spark and Daniels down a lap. A good day for the Dave Daniels team. A lot of actually contending points guys are having a bad day. And here come pit stops. Huron coming in. Davis staying out. Second group, anybody coming in from that group? No. Would have been good for them to pit before they caught the slow lap cars. We'll see what happens. Oops, that's the wrong button I'm pressing. I want to press that button. So Davis out here by himself. This has got to be giving up time. He's got to be coming in here, right? He's going to catch a lap car too. But he is coming in. Yes, in he comes. Still no takers from the second group. As they, for some reason, don't pass Doug Spark. Come on, what are you guys doing? Pass him. Joint leads. Still nobody in the second pack has pitted yet. Maybe they're getting better mileage? I don't know. 25 to go. Now is a good time to pit if you're going to do it. I think Ken's coming in. Nope. Still no takers. Busch up to third. Ken Joint leads. Still not coming in. Going another lap, but now Rainbow Womack's been detached from Ken Joint. Ken Joint leads on his own. Ken Joint out there very lonesome now. These guys all need to make another pit stop, but how late are they going to go with it? Joint continues for another one. Another lap for Ken Joint. We're coming to 20 to go. He now leads by 3.5, catching 2 lap cars here. See if that makes any difference to his lead at the end of this lap. It's Beresford and Barber. Is he just saving gas, or is he going to go? He's going to clear them both here. We're going to try to go with him. down now. Beresford's staying with them a bit here. Another lap, really. Shadle's in the pits. There's been an issue on that car. Yes, engine problems for Shadle. 32 cars running. Ken Joint leads by 2.5 seconds. Has Beresford for some help up here. We're still expecting a last pit stop from these guys. Gap's just opening up behind him. Want to see all the pit stop cycle, so that could be what determines this. We got cars just spread all over the track. Catching Mark Huron. He was in the lead draft before he pitted. Huron's got to go down a lap. He needs us to cycle now. Ugly gaggle of traffic coming out of the leader here. Second group's not going anywhere. Pass him! You take a whole straightaway to make a pass on a car that you were that much faster than. It's not going to help you. Rainbow Womack coming to the pits. That might be a really, really good move, actually, right before you're going to catch all this traffic. Beresford not staying with the lead duo while the leader and his lap traffic assistant. Scott the leader? It will. Ronaldo Scott leads. Jogu Ibushi in second. David Baldinger third. Bushi going for the lead. Stuck behind Steven Davis, though. Come on. Is Ronaldo going to make a move around the outside? Ronaldo will clear Davis on the outside. Yard away. Baldinger coming to the pits. Ronaldo, Scott, and Jogu is staying out another. We're getting right down to the end of this thing here, huh? And we're not going to have any idea how this pit strategy cycles out until everybody finally pits. That's the best part of this. Stuck behind Seb Alexander. Here comes Ibushi with a big run. A lot of momentum coming. Couldn't quite get to the inside. I think Ibushi may be coming to the pits here. They are. Ronaldo staying out another lap. Who else hasn't pitted? This may be the last car to pit. Here comes Ronaldo Scott, coming to the pits finally. Want to see how long this stop's going to be. 73 is done for the day. We've got 31 cars still running. Ronaldo Scott comes for the last time to pit road. Should be fuel only here. Waiting, he rolls. Still the leader at the line. Waiting to see somebody that I know is on the lead lap come by. There's Ken Joint, gonna take the lead. Let's see how this cycles around. I think the Womacs are going to be second and third here. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to catch it. 11 laps to go at the line this time. So Ken Joint leads. Then it's the Womacs, 3 seconds back. David Baldinger, about 4. Ronaldo Scott, Jackson Batcher, Joku Ibushi, Jim Fitzmaurice, Tommy Davis, Mark Kieran. I think that's a whole pack back there at 8 seconds. Not yet, but they got one forming behind them. Womack's trying to charge here. 10 to go. They've gained, but there's still traffic in the way. Baldinger trying to make contact with them. Ken's just going to have to go it alone here. Pack trying to form back behind us, but they are a ways back there. Frank Womack. Raybo's gotten stuck in traffic. Ken Joint's cleared all the traffic. He's got some clear traffic now to work with. A pack is forming back there. Frank and Baldinger, they're closing it up. They're gonna make a race out of this. Don't know that anybody else back there's got any chance of getting into this race. Oh wow. Come on, Frank. Pass him. Disappointing. Come on, make the pass. Gonna have to run this guy down. It's one car. You got draft. Pull up on him. Let's go. Six to go at the line. Got a lot of cars trying to form up behind to make this juncture, but there's just so many lap cars on this track. Second and a third. Baldinger and Frank Womack to try to catch Ken Joint. There's one lap car ahead of him now. Stephen Davis that they're going to catch him shortly. Raybo Womack trying to get through traffic. See if maybe he can get a draft off the two ahead of him. Pack behind trying to go somewhere but keeps catching lap cars. And in fact, that pack is broken up. Did Stephen Davis here in 3-4, but Frank and David have caught him. And Raybo's got to run. Raybo can get around Stephen Davis quickly. He does. It's a 4-car race at the front. And it's two Womacks, a Baldinger, and Ken Joint going for the lead here. 5 to go. This fighting might help the rest of the field. Huron's got Beresford to try to help him. I don't know it's going to make much difference. But he's gotten around Stephen Davis. He's trying to form that pack back up again. They're sitting at 3 seconds. Womacks go door to door in turn 3. Not closing. It's a 4-second gap now. They're going to need something to happen ahead of them. I see a lap car. Nigel Ramaswamy going into turn 3, but I don't know they're going to get lap traffic to help him catch these lead 4. Baldinger's getting dropped. Side by side again. 3 to go. Second pack still at 4 something, but they're trying to get through the lap traffic now. They're through the lap cars, but here comes Nigel to check up the leaders. Frank with a run on the bottom. Yellow is out. Caution on the speedway. What has happened? What has brought out this caution? I see smoke. Beresford's in the wall. Caution's out. We might get a restart. I may not wave off the restart. Oh, Ibushi's caught him here, hasn't he? Got 3 wide. Oh, Joku's got him in the quarter panel. Just can't get off of him. Turns him. Whack. Oh, Ibushi gets a lot of that, too. Beresford's got to come back across the track. Get Ferrer in the door. That was big contact. Both of those cars likely done. Ibushi's top 10 probably ruined. The caution out. Where is the leader? Joint leads. I don't think we're getting a restart here. I think this is going to be the race, unfortunately. It's a shame. One more lap we could have gotten it. Go ahead and do the wave run just in case it matters, but I don't think it does. Pretty sure this race is over. Yeah, it's gonna be the white flag here, and I don't think we're gonna see a restart, unfortunately. What a terrible way to end the race. So it looks like our final running order is going to end up being Joint, Raybo, Frank Womax, David Baldinger, great top 5 for him, Mark Huron, Jared Mogard, Jackson Batcher, Tommy Davis, Jim Fitzmaurice, Ronaldo Scott, then it's going to be Joe Paulson, Scott Drake, Scott Deutsch, John Cheeseman, Aaron Cummings, Brandon Cruz Monseves, Roderick Whitman, JT Armstrong Gold, 52's out of the race, so that's the spot that is going to go to Mike Carroll. Yep, there won't be a restart. Checkered flag in the starter's hand. This will be the final running order. Next week, Michigan, more speedway action. Alright, let's see what that's done to our point standings. Alright, points after 22 events. Mike Carroll continues to lead over Patrick Calgill. Bad day for Calgill, though. Dave Daniels, Mark Guthrie. First big change. Rainbow Womack moves up 2 spots. Passes Kevin Corbett. Ken Joint picks up a spot. Adam Beresford down 2. Andre Diggs drops down to 19th. Tommy Davis knocking on the door of the top 20, but a lot of points to make up. Stephen Lowe falls. Cheeseman Armstrong gain. Bud Tempe drops 3, failed to make the show. Busch picks up 3 spots. Could have been a much better finish without that crash late. Rain Butterworth finally on the board. Alright, we will see.